their homie, BFF, all right, homeboy, whatever. I don't know, I'm not a man, but what I heard was yeah, their homeboy, all right. So let's just tap in and see. You might know them, you might have met them. Basically, let's see how you're feeling about them. Now, when I tell you they're your biggest fan, you make them blush. They looked at your picture, all right. There's something about a photo, okay. So let's see how you're feeling about yeah, what are your thoughts about them? What kind of vibe are you picking up from them? All right, now you might not know them, maybe you've seen a picture of them. All right, that's how you're gonna know this is your reading. All right, or you've met them. Okay, so how do you feel about them? How do you see them? Alrighty. This is someone who pretty much doesn't like to lose. Okay, you get a strong warrior type of vibe from them with this 5 of Wands. Okay. Five of Wands, I'm just saying, you know. All right, let's get another one. Yeah, we're gonna put that there. Let's get another one for their BFF. All right, how do you see them? What are your thoughts about them? I don't know, I feel like putting this over here. Okay, you see them as, we have the 8 of Pentacles here. You see them as someone who's sharp-minded, someone who pays attention to details, someone who is quite poised, and whatever arena, whatever field they work in, whatever they do for a living, right? You see them as highly skilled in that endeavor, all right? And when it comes to their friend, you can see them as being protective, all right, over their friend. Okay, 2 cards for how you see their friend. Bottom of the deck, wow, the Fool. You can see them as a risk taker. All right, you definitely see them as someone who could be quite comical. All right, now let's see, what did they tell your divine masculine, right? What did they tell them about you? Oh yeah, welcome back, welcome if you're new, bringing you that spiritual tea that you need. All right, don't forget to click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my timeless readings. What did their BFF tell them about you? All right. Oh, honestly, this is so funny. We have the Hermit card here. All right, we got the 5 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, all right, and the Hermit. Okay, now their BFF could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. They pretty much told them that you are highly spiritual. Okay, you got Buddha energy. Okay, you got shaman, all right, energy. They told them, just based off of looking at your picture, they could, you know what I heard, like, oh, so you're leveling up. All right, that's what I heard. Oh, so you decided to level up. Interesting. Okay, that's what I'm hearing them say. All right, now what made them blush? Okay, what did they tell them about you? What do I feel like I want to get some more cards? I'm like, guys, let me know if this is resonating with you. All right, wow. Okay, well, we got the 9 of Cups. They were just like, man, this one right here is a dream, you know? literally this kind of is giving cake energy. Okay, so this could be someone that's, you know, maybe you're engaged to them, or right, but this is like, this is what you need, is what they told them. They told them that they're so lucky to have someone so beautiful, you know, spiritually. Ooh, on the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Swords. They told them that you are clever, sharp, all right? Could even be intuitive here, okay? Nine of Cups. This is the wish fulfillment. This is like, you know, that's what made them blush. I'm just saying, you got an international vibe or energy to you. Could even be heavy, heavy, heavy spiritual energy. It's like when they looked at you, they blushed because they saw beyond, you know, this 3D realm. I see like some souls back here, right? They're just like, wow, you are so powerful and attractive, okay? Now, we are going to, we're going to just kind of, why do I feel like I want to pull one more? Okay, I just do. Something is telling me, yeah, let's see how you're going to know, all right? How you going to know? This is your reading, all right? How you feel about their friend. Wow, okay, we have the Eight of Swords here. Again, these swords, this is a little bit different, you know, other than the original, the tarot, right? This Eight of Swords, it's giving warrior energy, right? I'm also noticing the stars here. You definitely felt something that made you look deeper beyond the surface of whatever it was whatever conversation you had, or you saw them speak, right? You definitely thought about their BFF, and you thought that there is something familiar in their energy. All right, that's how I'm gonna say that you're gonna know that this is your reading. All right, now let's get one more. One more for what did they tell them about you. Then we're gonna see how are you guys doing right now. All right, one more card for what did they tell their homie, all right, their bestie about you. All right, so we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, I really do love this evolution. All right, I feel like they told them that with you, it's like the best of both worlds. All right, you get someone who's quite independent here, right? But at the same time, who creates balance and growth and expansion in their life. Pentacles represents real-time energy, currency, right? Assets, and also a solid family that's built on, this is legacy energy, right? Yeah. Again, I'm really noticing these stars, okay? So just keep that in mind. All right, that's definitely coming through. Hiking is coming through. Lanterns are coming through. Yeah, so they basically pretty much told them, they might have even said something like, hey, you know, it might be time for you to settle down, because the Nine of Cups is single and the Ten of Pentacles, that's a family, right? So I'm really loving where this is going. All right, so how do you feel about your person? All right, we're just gonna pull two cards for you, two cards for them. Stay tuned to the end because it's gonna get more and more juicy. All right, the spiritual tea that you need. This is so cute. You know what? I'm hearing this song, Save a Little Seat for Me. I don't know what that is, right? It's like you're just kind of holding space for them, right? For some of you, you could feel like maybe this person owes you an apology, or you know, maybe there's, yeah, some sort of like psychic connection, okay, that is, you know, sprouting. You really do feel like you have to take baby steps in terms of your communication. You feel the energy of, you know, the potential for the greatest of all time energy, but you also feel like it's still a page, okay? You're currently, you know, just, I'm not gonna say you're I mean, in this illustration, this feminine definitely looks unbothered, but at the same time, there is this sense of like, I don't know why I'm hearing like, okay, you're cute and everything, but you know, I'm hearing like, so what? You know what I'm saying? All right, that's what I'm picking up. Interesting. Please let me know down in the comments. All right, if this is your reading, send me some unicorns, some butterflies, some rainbows, any of your spiritual emojis to let me know this is your reading. That's the vibe that I'm picking up on. Heavy on the intuition and also knowledge. You know, how you're feeling about them is like, you know that they know better about something, okay? That's what it is. Now, let's see how they're feeling about you. This is so funny. I'm sorry, guys. When I'm quiet, it's because I'm actually receiving messages, all right? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm trying to tell you. Someone here be like, that's my future baby mama. Okay. With these goose. All right. And these goose in this particular deck would represent children. All right. Or just some sort of emotional connection. I mean, look at how this King of Cups is looking at this Page of Pentacles. You know what it is? You might have a fear that they think that you're just hot, you know? You might even like kind of cover up or conceal yourself, right? Because you don't want to be seen as a tool, all right? The Page of Pentacles can be seen, right, as a tool, all right? We definitely have really strong Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have heavy on the Cancer, right? Pisces, Scorpio, and Gemini, Aquarius, Libra with that 8 of Swords, all right? So pretty much could be any sign. Only take the reading if it resonates, all right? It is general. If you guys are interested in booking a personal reading, all of the information on how to do so linked in the description below. And also for those of you that have booked readings with me, thank you so much. I truly adore you, okay? And for those of you that have donated to the channel, thank you so much. You are amazing. All right, now let's see. Purple, right? There is something intuitive. They feel drawn to you, and you know, they could feel like as he's looking there, they could feel like they like the sound of your voice. They like the things that you have to say. You could be a student yourself, or you could just be in a space where you're learning things, okay? Here with this Hermit and this Page of Pentacles, for some of you, you could very much so have a very youthful vibe and energy, okay? So let's get some more. Let's get one more for how you're feeling about them, all right? And your heart chakra. What is your heart? What's your heart telling you about them? All right. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. Okay, your heart could be telling you that you don't need to worry about them. You know, you have happy thoughts when it comes to them. Your heart is telling them that, you know, they're kind of just like you. All right, your heart is telling you that I don't know, something about them, you just don't need to pay them no mind. Like, that's just what I'm picking up. So you guys have to let me know. I'm only gonna say what I'm seeing, all right, and what I'm hearing with my clear audience, all right. So yeah, it's like, don't pay them no mind, you know, and you're just focusing really on going within, right? Even though you do wonder about them, or, you know, let's say you're in a relationship, you want this to work out, you want this connection. However, you're just like, your heart is telling you, you kind of pretty much know this is the one. That's the vibe that I'm getting as I look at this illustration. For those of you that know this is the one, go ahead and write in the comments, yes girl, all right, I know. Okay, I already know. I know that's the one. And you're not worried about them, okay? So let's see what's in their heart towards you. They find this to be very attractive, okay? Let's see why. I feel like something about the way that these images look and how this looks here is like they want to chase you. All right, that's what I'm getting. Look at this. We have the sun. They feel like you're fire. All right, you a strong divine feminine. All right. I'm telling you right now, lions can be heavily significant here. We got the Leo, sun, moon, rising. All right, I'm just trying to tell ya. All right. I'm hearing checkmate. I don't know. I guess they feel like they got you. All right, you guys are both kind of like you know, it's like I'm noticing how this illustration is looking towards this 9 of Cups. So I just kind of feel like they're like, you know, this is exactly what I wanted. Someone who can tame my inner beast. All right. Another thing is, I'm noticing how this lion depicted in this illustration is roaring with their mouth and their fangs out. All right. And they're just like, and as I look at this one too, oh wow. You know, they'll go crazy for you. All right, you make them roar. Not trying to sound cheesy or corny, I'm just saying. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. 8 on the bottom of the deck. I can't deal with it. All right, the overall energy between the two of you with this 8 of Wands is butterflies. Okay, Michael Jackson butterflies could be significant. There are sparks flying when you hear from them, right? When you think of them, okay, this is thoughts here with this King of Cups. When you hear from them, when you think of them, you get butterflies. You can't wait to see them. All right. For some of you, this could be a long distance connection, right? That's the overall energy between the two of you. We're gonna get some spiritual tea and see what some challenges are in your connection, if there are any, right? Okay, yeah, I guess maybe. All right, for some of you, we have the 9 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. So there could be some concerns with like maybe your schedule versus their schedule. All right, someone's sleeping, the other one's awake. Or if that's not the case, there is some concern that you guys have about travel, all right, and being able to make time for each other, see each other, right? There is an underlining, okay, this 9 of Swords. There's a little bit of anxiousness. I don't know if it's because, I don't know why. So let's see why. All right, what is this anxious energy about? Okay, what is the spiritual tea? What's happening between you and your baby? All right, let's find out. What's this 9 of Swords? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, this is a highly intuitive connection. Okay, I'm noticing the patterns here. All right, with these, I feel like these are like, I don't know, this is some like galactic type of stuff that you guys got going on. All right, these are lights. All right, Lights could be significant. You know, maybe Christmas, the holiday season could be significant for someone. It doesn't have to be. All right. Birthdays could be significant. Soulmate, twin flame, soul contract, right? Past lives. Yeah. I think that the sparks are flying, and this connection feels, for the both of you, you know, the challenges, it's something you've never felt before, if that makes sense. You feel so comfortable with them that it makes you nervous. You feel me? All right. Wow. Let's get some more tea and see what's going on. What's some of the challenges? All right. And also distance could be a factor here for some of you. One or both of you has to, you know, release, okay, the expectations of when and how, right? And trust the process. I feel like for some of you, this might be hard for you to surrender. I would say that if you're having a challenge with that, then try to focus on things that make you feel happy, right? In the meantime and between time, all right? Okay? That's what you need to do. That's what I'm seeing here. What are some of the challenges? For some of you, I do get the vibe that either you, divine feminine, or your divine masculine, like there was a breakup, all right, that kind of made you detach in a way. Okay, so that could be triggering you or your person. Let's see. Let's get one more for what could possibly be a challenge in your connection. Okay, then we're gonna pull some cards. I'm just gonna see what I'm feeling guided to next. All right, so let's see what could be some of the challenges in your connection. All right, all right. I feel like we had a lurker right there. There could be a single person lurking in the background. All right, could be an ex, could be, I just saw that feminine over there with that little creepy eye. All right, watch out. I'm just saying. All right. That could be a challenge. All right, especially if there is distance for some of you. All right, look at that. Yeah, someone is definitely healing, right, from some sort of toxic relationship. But we do have take a risk, leap of faith, and that's what this Fool card here is about as well. And this King of Cups, okay, in the purple, tapped into their crown chakra energy, their intuition. All right, dice could be significant here. Runway, all right, spaceships could be significant here. All right, so yeah, toxic energy from the past. That's what I'm getting. We all have traumas and dramas. All right, not everybody is out to get you. If you're not healed, then maybe you should do some healing, right, before you want to be in a relationship. All right, that's what I'm getting. All right, and I'm sorry, I don't feel like that's you guys. Now, if you are experiencing toxicity with this person, this might not be your reading. I'm just saying, that's someone from the past. That's not the energy that you're in now. This is the energy. All right. This is the true nature of your connection, and congratulations to you. Fireworks is coming through. All right, that could be significant. Now let's just see, when they actually think about you, what are they thinking? Okay, I want to use this deck. For some reason I'm feeling guided to this Melanin and Romance deck. All right, I'm going to use my clairaudience for this one. Oh my goodness. Well, there you go. All right, they want to see you, and they are planning something that has to do with you. Okay, so that's just how that is. All right, be ready, you know. I'm not gonna go into when and all of those things, right? I'm just saying that's what their thoughts are, right? Now, for some of you, if this is new, they could be wanting to get to know you. For others of you, if you've known them for a while or you've been together, they want to create more time, quality time with you. All right. Yeah, babes. All right. Congratulations. All right. You truly deserve this. You truly deserve this. Let's get another one for their thoughts. Oh, okay. Listen, they want to give you something. They have a gift for you, okay? Yeah, you know, this nine of swords it could be something about this gift. They could be like, I don't know what to, you know, or I'm just saying what I'm seeing, okay? I don't know. You could be into fashion. You could be into just beautiful things, right? But there is something coming in the form of currency, all right? Because this is the Ace of Pentacles. And these are things that you can touch, all right? You could be seeing blue shoes, all right? You could be seeing pearls, all right? That's how you're going to know that this is your reading, all right? And you could also just be feeling like there is some sort of energy where, you know, you just don't want to worry, right? It's not like you're not expecting, but you can just feel that you need to relax at this time, okay? That's what I'm getting, all right? Now, let's pull one more for their thoughts. Why do all of my readings have to get so deep? Because I feel like this just got, I feel like this just got heavy. Like, I had to focus, you know? And everything stopped. Like, I just feel like everything just sort of stopped. Ooh, their thoughts about you is, you turn them on. All right? You turn them on like a light switch, like a light bulb, like electricity. All right? I can't even talk right now. Passion, all right? You're their passion fruit. I don't know what the heck, okay? I'm hearing who needs fruit when I have you, okay? I'm just saying that is what I'm seeing, okay? All right, one more. Let's just make it, because this kind of feels right. What else are they thinking about you? I'm going to pull some cards for what they want to say, right? And we'll do what you should avoid as well, okay? Yeah. Let's get one more for their thoughts towards you at this time. Wow, they feel like they're your man, all right? They are the man. And on the bottom of the deck, we have karmic cycles. They want to create cycles with you, all right? Bam. All right, don't be mad. I am not mad at that, okay? I feel like your ancestors are supporting this, all right? Africa, all right, is in the building, all right? I'm just saying, all right, what I'm seeing, okay? And with this world card, with this karmic cycles, they feel like the way you do things is the way they would do things, and that's why they feel like, you know, they want to be there for you, okay? Yeah, I'm trying to tell you right now, okay? This is what they're thinking about. They're like, I'm gonna make my baby smile super hard. That's what I'm hearing right now. They want to see you smile. That's what they're thinking about, okay? Yes. All right, now let's get some messages for what you should avoid. All right, what should you avoid? What should you avoid? What should you avoid? We're just gonna get 2 cards from here, okay? What should you avoid when it comes? My nails are so long. Nail stylist needs something else. I'm like, this is too long. No, it's beautiful. All right, what you should avoid, okay? What you should avoid, all right? Oh wow, I'm in so much pain. Oh my goodness. All right, so this type of energy, to me, whenever I see this, this is like feeling like what you want is never gonna come. All right, you should avoid dealing with people that are in pain. Okay, people that trauma dump on you. You ever notice when you just start to feel good, somebody calls you with some bad news? Okay. Avoiding the unhappy and the unlucky is probably a good move. All right. And healing, don't ignore how you feel, but just try not to stay in those states of blaming and guilt and victimization. All right, that's what I'm trying to tell you. All right. And yeah, that's not gonna be good. Let's get one more. What should you avoid? Oh my goodness. It says, have I lost everything? No, 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 you have not. Okay. No, you have not. That's an illusion. Okay. Here's an affirmation for you guys. I always get exactly what I want. Okay. The universe loves to give me what I want. So there's nothing to worry about. Okay. The universe loves to give me what I want. Okay. So if the universe loves to give you what you want, then there's no such thing as, I said ting. Somebody here could be from Jamaica, all right? But there's no such thing, or someone could have an accent, okay? There's no such thing as, time is an illusion, right? So this has to do with like, is it too late for this, or I'm not sure where you guys are going with this, okay? This is also giving me that 9 of Swords energy again. So releasing that anxiety and stress about, having control over an outcome or something like that, or just dealing with people that just, they're never getting what they want, all right? Just trying to say, okay? Now, let's see. What does your Divine Masculine want to say to you? I'm going to use my clairaudience for this, okay? I'm just going to read these cards with my clairaudience. What do they want to say to you? So I am getting the energy of them wanting to really speak. So that's why I'm like, kind of stumbling over my words. All right, so let's just see. What do they want to say to you? Wow. Thank you so much for being so understanding. There's something about the way that you see me that feels spiritual. I feel like I'm one with you. I'm so excited to hear from you. I'm so excited to see you again, and I love how you are there for me. I love how patient you are. I love how you always expect me, because I love to look at you when you don't think that I'm looking at you. You are so beautiful. I've been sending you some telepathic messages. I have a message for you. I'm not good with words, but when I do speak, I speak from my heart. And you make it so easy to talk to you because we're the same, but I think you're a lot better at communication than I am. So I can't wait to send you this message to let you know that I'm thinking of you. I have something very special just for you. Being you. I think about you all the time. You are always in the back of my mind, no matter what I'm doing, no matter who I'm with. I see people who remind me of you. I see tons of signs and synchronicities that are all about you. And I just know underneath all of the anticipation and the anxiety, you know, we gonna be chilling. We chilling. We are good. I'm so into you, and I just can't wait to show you how much I care. I'm gonna show you how much I think about you. I know a lot more than you think I know about you. All right, wow, that was beautiful. Okay. So we have expectation, message, and thoughts. Okay, so that was pretty good. I'm feeling guided to close out with some messages from my ancestors, spiritual confirmation deck. All right, I'm so happy for you guys. Congratulations. Okay, definitely let me know if this is your reading in the comments. All right, for those of you that are just being yourself, thank you so much. Okay. I love it. You are breaking ungodly ancestral patterns. Okay, so feeling the need to do something different, that's the advice. Unicorns, wow, look at that. You guys could be seeing unicorns. That's how you're gonna know this is your reading. Your energy is different, right? They're trying to make you upset because misery loves company. There could be people that are around you that are in pain or that are in lack, right? And they're just trying, don't let people take you off of your spiritual high horse. I know it's really easy to do that if you are empathetic. So you might just be feeling guided to sort of just go within for right now. Okay, now let's get one more for advice. I had a client this morning and she literally said the same thing. Okay, so let's see. What's the advice? A new door is opening. Your wish fulfillment is granted on the other side. Okay, so you guys might be seeing portals or mirrors, could be significant at this time.